Hey there, Happy New Year to everybody, and welcome. My name is Joe Pizar. I am a certified financial planner here at Washington Family Wealth here in Washington, Pennsylvania. And for this year, I wanted to bring out a monthly series of some tips and tricks for you to consider as we go through the next year. So don't want to keep these too long, keep them short and sweet, and just a couple of items for everybody to think about with your personal finances as we go through the year. So for January, we are going to cover budgeting and cash flow. So first things first, we just closed the book on 2024. So as of January 1st, all of our spending was complete for the year for the most part. So what I would encourage everybody to do is go back, take a look at 2024. What was your actual budget? What did you actually spend money on? And when you go through those expenses, make sure that you're looking at, let's say that we have a receipt from Amazon. We have a lot of things we can buy from these places, whether it's a retailer or what have you. Break it down into what those different components were. So I know that's a little bit, can be a little bit of a pain, but looking at what those individual expenses were and saying, well, I did have some discretionary spending on this receipt, but I also bought some home goods or some household products or something like that. That'll give you a better idea of like how that particular purchase was broken down and how you should break it out in your budget. So go through your spending, see what you spent money on. If you need, we're going to attach a little budget sheet here so you kind of have the items and how you want to break them down. So was it discretionary spending? Was it household goods? Was it vehicle expenses? Was it what have you, insurance or whatever you might have spent money on? And that'll give you at least a baseline if you don't already have a budget to make your 2025 budget. When we do our budget, we want to look at what is our income? What income will we expect for this year? We have, and whether it's expenses or income, we could have variable or fixed. Something like a Social Security check that you receive, that's a fixed, for the most part, income. You can count on it. It's not more than likely going to go away. It might go up, which we did get a Social Security raise for those that are Social Security recipients. And we want to look at other things like maybe business income or something that you do like that. That would be a variable income. Then we want to go through and look at our expenses. Since you just looked at your spending for 2024, you'll have a good idea of what you're spending every year. Some of those things might change. You might have an upcoming fix on a house that you need to do, or a vehicle improvement or something coming up, maintenance that you see coming. So take a look at your budget, and we want to look at what are our fixed expenses, things that we can expect not to change or not change very much. And then we want to look at our variable expenses. And for the variable expenses, we want to guess a little bit high. As we know, inflation's been going up a little bit more than normal over the past few years, and we'll have a good line item to go off of for next year and look at, what last year expense was and what we want to keep this year's expense was. When you put those together, you should have a pretty good operating budget for your 2025 year. And we're going to talk about this more next month, but as you finish doing that, start keeping your eye out for tax documents as they come out. You should be getting some of those in the mail here soon, and we'll talk about getting ready for tax season next month. But I'm Joe Pizar with Washington Family Wealth, certified financial planner, and thanks for liking and sharing these with your friends. Take care.